Okay, we're good.
Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Well, good morning, guys. Happy Friday. This is our agenda meeting for September 4. It's crazy. I can't believe it's September already. Honestly, I can't believe it. Like, we literally started school last week and it's already September. But I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order at 10:09 a.m. And I will move on to our Pledge of Allegiance. We now give time before the meeting to recognize those who wish to recite the pledge, reminding those in attendance that they are not required to do so. So on the count of three, we can go ahead and just do that all together. Ready, 1, 2, and 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
of
of America
And
and to the republic for which it stands, one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with
liberty and justice for all.
Alrighty, guys, thank you so much. I will now move on to roll call and establishment of quorum. President, me, I am definitely president. Vice President of Menifee Valley Campus, Mr.
I
Nick.
am present.
Perfect. Vice President of San Jacinto Campus, Ms. Victoria.
Present.
Perfect. And then student trustee Ariana, she will not be present. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. I have the Commissioner of College Activities, Neil Beza.
Here.
Perfect. I also have the Commissioner of Financial Affairs, Ms. Tracy. She will hopefully be present. I'm crossing my fingers, but if not, she will not. I'm going to go ahead and move on as well. I have the Commissioner of Institutional Effectiveness, Ms. Stephanie.
Hello, here.
Good morning. Moving on, Commissioner of Public Relations, Caston.
Hi, I'm here.
Perfect. And then I also have our Senator of Public Relations, Ms. Daly.
Present.
Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our SGA Advisors. Our Associate Dean of Student Services, Ms. Maya Cardenas, and Director of Talent Search, Kevin Baker. They will not be present in our meetings. But I do have our other 3 advisors. I have our first advisor, Jose.
Present.
And then I also have our second advisor, Suzanne.
Present.
And then our lastly, third advisor, Maricela.
Here.
Perfect. And I will move on to the approval of minutes. I did send out these minutes as well with the agenda for this week in your email. It is for last week's meeting. They were published, but we need to make sure that we do approve them. Do anyone, well, I hope you all saw the minutes. Would anyone like to motion to approve the minutes?
Hi.
And who was that?
Caston.
Caston, perfect. Thank you. And can I get a second?
I'll second.
Perfect. And was that Victoria?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. And let me just, well, before I begin or continue, Stephanie and Janelle, you are welcome to also motion to and second. So you can go ahead, feel free to do so. I know, I don't know if we've told you in the past, but you can definitely do so in terms of when we need to pass anything, you can go ahead and motion and second as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, guys. So the approval of minutes, it's clear. So we're going to move on to the board reports and board information. All reports are be limited to 1 minute each. Additional time can be allotted with a motion and a second from the Senate. So I'm going to go ahead and start with our advisor reports.
So
Good morning, everyone.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I actually don't have anything to report on this morning. So
oh, okay.
What?
So let me go ahead and cook it away then. Thank you, Jose. So I just wanted to go ahead and relay some messages that our Dean Brian Stockard, he's taking over temporarily while Maya's out on sick leave. And he went ahead and mentioned the Student Health Center. They're currently not filling their mental health services appointments. So that's something that I wanted to go ahead and point out. That's available to your students. The campus is closed. However, they're doing these visits over the phone now. So please take advantage of these services that are being offered, especially since we know that there's availability. They're not filling their appointments. And along the same lines, Dean Stocker also encourages students to go ahead and visit their department, their counseling department. We all know how busy it gets towards the beginning of every semester, but now they're seeing a little bit of a slowdown. So if you haven't checked in and done your general ed plans, now is a good time to go ahead and do that. And I wanted to go ahead and put it on your radar that we are having a 9/11 event. We're doing a pre-recorded event. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Flipgrid, but if you are not, I am more than happy to meet with you and show you how to use that. And I encourage students who would like to go ahead and share a message. We have some outline questions that you could use regarding 9/11. So that should be a good event for you to participate in. I'll go ahead and follow up after this meeting with some information on that. And then along the same lines, we have Berta Barraza, who also sits on a committee to normally plan an event at the SGC campus. But obviously, since our campuses are closed due to COVID, she's helping us move this event virtually. And then she also volunteered to come speak at our next SGA meeting. So she's going to go ahead and give you a little bit of background information. The 9/11 event that they host was actually started by SGA, the very first one that they had. So I think it'll be good to know the background and how to get involved, and obviously to remember this important event. And that concludes my comments. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Marisela. And Suzanne, any reports?
Yes, I have a quick report. I just want to let you all know, good morning, first of all. I just want to let you guys know about the Dreamers Poetry and Art Contest that's currently open. It's a scholarship opportunity for you guys. 6 students will be awarded $200 scholarships from the foundation. For more information, visit msjc.edu/dreamers, and all the guidelines and form to enter are there. We're accepting poetry, sculpture, art, paintings, even dance pieces, visual art, videos, all kinds of mediums. So feel free to enter that. And the contest ends on September 21st. So you have a few weeks to get those in. And then also an email went out to you guys, I believe, about Pride Week. So that is October 5th, starting October 5th. October 5th. And then Undocumented Student Week of Action is starting October 19th. So once that event schedule comes out, I'll be sure to send it all to you guys. But just so you have it on your radar as well. That concludes my report.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our executive officer reports. Any executive officers would like to report?
I don't have anything to report.
Okay. Thank you, Nick.
You know what? I think I have something to report.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me pull up the email. Okay, so just a small, I guess, reminder, or just a small little update in case people or students didn't know. So from our chemistry department, if anybody is taking any chemistry course, the chemistry department is doing an online chemistry mentorship program. And it's basically like, think of it as a more relaxed way of tutoring. And because it's commencing on Zoom, students are able to join in whenever. So this mentorship program meets Tuesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. and Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. And if students are enrolled in the department chemistry Canvas shell, they can get these announcements and be able to get the Zoom links and passwords and be able to get extra help with chemistry if they're a little confused.
Could you repeat the times again? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so on Tuesdays, it's from 5 to 7 p.m. and Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. So
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, this is an opportunity for students to interact with one another via Zoom, receive, tutoring from the student tutor, like the tutors or even faculty, and you can ask any questions about chemistry and just interact with the department as a whole as well.
That sounds awesome. Thank you for sharing. I think that's really going to be useful for a lot of our students. I'll get the word out.
Definitely. I've been, it's really fun. I would like to encourage more students to go if they get the chance. But yeah, like I said, it's very laid back, so you can just interact with everybody. It could be another like, meet and greet almost with our chemistry department. And our chemistry department is, very good. They're very reliable professors, so I recommend it if anybody's out there struggling with chemistry.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Victoria.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyone else? Any of our executive officers would like to report?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I met with the advisors yesterday morning just to discuss my responsibilities. So yeah, that's all.
Okay, perfect. And then I also did see that you guys are starting your committee meetings. So I'll leave that for the committee reports, but yeah, that's great to hear. Anyone else? Okay.
I do
and
not
then,
have anything as of right now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Captain.
Brian?
I have, yes.
Sorry, I just want to add, I didn't think we mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Our student life Canvas shell is now published, so you guys can enroll in that. And we'll post the enrollment link on the website as well, so other students can enroll in our shell. So I just want to let you guys know that.
Good.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you so much. On my end, I just want to remind you guys, I don't know if you guys saw, it was an update today. The scholarships offered by the MSJC Foundation have been extended, the deadline to apply, from September 4 to September 18. So it's another 2 weeks for you. If you haven't already applied, please apply. You don't lose anything in applying, and trust me, these are scholarships for students. And they have various scholarships for various type of activities that you might, that I guess are for you. So please apply. I would definitely highly recommend that you guys apply. Another thing that they did want to bring out is important dates that are coming up. September 7 is the last day to drop a full-term class without a W. So please make sure that if you're not feeling that the class is for you, please make sure you drop it before you do get a W. September 11 is the last day to appeal for the loss of the California College Promise Grant. So that's another important one. Please make sure that you do those. They will affect you if you don't do them after the deadline. And then lastly, September 14 is the last day to apply for a pass or no pass for a full-time class. So please make sure to do those. These are available on the Student Success Program Instagram page. They always put friendly reminders, so please stay on the lookout for those. And that's all I have to report on my end so far. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the legislative reports. Any senators, Daly, do you have anything to report on?
Not at the moment.
Perfect. Got it. Thank you so much. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on then to our committee reports. Like I was saying with Jania, I did see that we are starting our Committee of Financial Affairs as well as college activities committee meetings. So if you guys can attend those, please do so. It's very important for all of us to be, on the same page and know what everything is going on within SGA, especially in each department, because they do make a big difference in what we do overall. So I would highly recommend that you guys all participate in those if you can. I know, like with time and just classes, everything is just busy, but if you can, please make sure you can tune in. I would really appreciate that from you guys, and hopefully I can be present in those meetings as well. But if anyone has anything else to say.
Yeah, I have a comment that Daily, Maricela, and I are trying to get together our committee meeting. The availability is a little wonky for us all, but we're trying to get that figured out as soon as possible. So we'll be updating you guys on that. I'll definitely be sharing our agenda. We're still doing agendas, of course, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll be sharing the agenda with everyone and keeping everyone in the loop. So if you're not able to make it, don't worry. I'll keep everyone in the loop.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you, guys. And then before I continue, I forgot to mention, since Tracy is not here, she did have a report for us. So I'm going to go ahead and just read it out for her. So this is what she reported on. So Martha, our accountant, got back to me yesterday. Currently, our SGA starting balance is $20,467. but she needs to confirm it by the beginning of next week. So for the agenda item, I will definitely table the line item. That way we can make sure we can go ahead and approve it next week. So that is on her behalf. And if anyone doesn't have anything else to say, I will move on to virtual events. Just like Maricela said, we do have our 9/11 event coming up. So please, if you can make it and if you would like to participate, please do so. And please, if you have any questions or concerns, email our advisors. They are here for us, and they are here to make sure that each event goes by smoothly. Let me see what other event is coming up besides that one. I'm trying to think.
Constitution Day on the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. That is also another one. Please, 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 if you can, please participate. I know we're really trying to make Constitution Day a really big one for us. So please, please, please. Oh, and that reminds me as well. I did see, this is coming up as well, the importance of voting on September 23. It's well, I guess it's kind of like we're working together with Kodak to have this event where we talk about the importance of voting in elections in California, as well as your rights and how to register. So please stay in tune for that one. All the information is posted on our Instagram page. And if you need anything else, please go ahead and email me or our advisors for that as well. And I believe that is it so far. If anything comes up, I'll definitely bring it up for the next meeting.
Hey Brian, sorry, can I make a quick comment? Did we mention the SGA Gaming Event on this? Is that the 17th as well?
No.
Well, something else is coming up from SGA.
Okay.
So I just want to put it on your radar. I know Janelle and I spoke about it. So so college activities next week, please attend if you can, because we want to really plan it there and start promoting, because it's the following week. So.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you, Jose. Okay, I will move on to our SGA feedback. So, kudos, confessions, and concerns. This time is reserved for discussions among SGA legislators related to feelings, thoughts, intergroup dynamics, and group norms. Items on the agenda may not be discussed during this time. So, how is everyone feeling? Because I am certainly stressed, but you know what? We're getting there. We are definitely getting there.
I'm with you on that.
The only thing that I have in my mind when I wake up, it's like, man, I'm almost done. I can feel like myself like walking on that stage, getting my diploma. I just that's what's keeping me like going. It's just making sure that I can like be ready to go to transfer. How's everyone else feeling?
I've been stressed too. I feel like it's just like the middle year for my degree and everything, so it's kind of like I'm in a lull, and I wasn't able to take as many units as I planned, so I'm kind of like, I don't know, it just feels like I don't really know like when I'm gonna be able to graduate yet, but I'm getting there. I'm sure a lot of us feel the same way. It's kind of like just like, I don't know, stressful, and like it's a part of my life where I'm like, there's a lot happening, a lot of changes. It's a part of my life where it's uncertain about the future, and that's okay. That's how everyone's point in life is. It's just like a good anxious and excited, but also like, oh my goodness, this is like my college years, and then there's COVID on top of it, which is, we're all managing, and I think we're all doing pretty good. And I wanted to applaud everyone for that. And I wanted to give kudos for Daly. She's doing a great job as my senator. I just wanted to say that to everyone. She's sharing on Instagram. I was out of town Monday and Tuesday, and she did a great job taking over, and I wanted to applaud her for that.
Oh, that's so cute. This is the energy. Yes. Yeah, I definitely feel you there, Caston. Yeah, these times are crazy. I feel like we're just all trying to do the best we can just to, be happy. And that's definitely what I would, tell my friends is just, be happy, just live every day like if it was your last, just live life, spread the love.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but kudos to Daly. I did see, it was great. I have to go with Cass in there too as well. And let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and popcorn. I'm gonna go ahead and choose. Let me see, Nick. How are you feeling?
How I'm feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling? How's school? How's life?
Honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain. Like, I'm taking this assembly class, and I spent over like 10 hours on one homework assignment, and I couldn't even figure it out. My friends, all the people in the class could not figure it out. I emailed the teacher. I said, hey, can you give us an example? And he said, I'm not going to do the homework for you. And I'm like, that's not what he said, but okay, I'm sorry. And the entire day yesterday, I was just stressed out. But then finally, my friend was able to figure it out. And I was like, thanks, man. I can not miss those 30 points.
Yeah.
But yeah, school has been a big pain. Other than that, big chilling, watching, anime, playing Apex. Yeah, just school's a pain, but other than that, I'm okay. If I didn't have school,
that's good.
like if I had money, to have to go to school, life would be chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that's not. You gotta go to school. You gotta go through hell first to get to the money. So,
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, you know what? You're doing okay. I know you can do it. It's great to have you stressed because I know you're thinking a lot, and that's what I love. Was when you think a lot too.
Currently, right now,
yeah,
I'm tired. I'm drinking coffee. Shouldn't drink coffee, but drinking it. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Been big challenge.
That's good. That's good. You can
what
go
about
ahead
you, Brian?
And I'm doing
other than
good
school,
too,
how are you in life?
I mean, I guess you could say pretty stressful too, definitely, with my classes, with work, family, and just trying to, keep everything organized as well. Especially for me, with transfer season, definitely working on my application, working on my personal insight questions, and, definitely making sure that like I can stand out as much as possible because I really want to get into the school I want to, and that's really stressful. It's just making sure that.
Wait, what school are you trying to get into?
Turn out. Well, hopefully we're manifesting that I can get into UCLA. So hopefully, but we will see.
Yo, how do you do that? How are you transferring? Like, do you have to write something? Like, can you send me like all the details on how to do that? Because I'm trying to go to the tag like a workshop this month, but I just don't know. Can you like tell me like all the ins and outs if you do know anything?
Yeah, definitely.
Tell me later.
I will see. Yeah. I'll shoot you an email and then I'll shoot you a text as well, and then I'll definitely let you know. That way, I can help you out in the process as well.
Awesome, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, dude. You can go ahead, popcorn someone else. I want to hear from someone else.
Okay, let's see.
And let's see.
I popcorn. Jose Hernandez. Tell me about yourself.
I love it. I'm doing all right, everyone. Yeah, these are my favorite, times on the job, right? These SG meetings, just interacting with all of you. That's awesome. It's always a great way to end a week, right, on a Friday. But yeah, not to disclose too much, but just going through some like medical stuff, but everything is going to be fine. And yeah, I mean, super blessed to be working with all of you. And yeah, it's crazy. We're already, October's gonna, get here pretty quickly. We flew by August, and it's just amazing how much we've done in such little time. So I do want to say I'm super proud of all of you. Like SGA, you guys are stepping it up and in this new environment. And, honestly, I think we're killing it, right? We're doing our best, but it's all good work. So yeah, just thank you all for that. It's awesome to see it.
Perfect. Jose, if you want to go ahead and popcorn someone else, I would love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna popcorn Daily.
Daily, perfect.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm doing good. I feel like, as everybody has said, I'm just a little stressed and trying to use my time really well. I had a 30-hour work week this week, and I have a 40-hour basically next week. So, and then on top of that, I'm taking 4 classes with Zooms at certain times and everything. So I feel like everything's kind of like in a little, I don't know, it's a lot of stuff. And at work, we're getting thrown into some situations we don't want to get thrown into right now, but we're all kind of pushing through. And I feel like I'm just trying to keep like a positive attitude and keep a smile on because everybody's in like a down. I'm like, no, like positive vibes only. And a big motivation for me right now is coffee. So I feel like, okay, if I do this daily, you can have that pumpkin spice latte, like you're fine. So that's a huge motivation for me. But thank you, Caston, Bit, for the shout out. And I'm still trying to learn my role kind of as senator. But luckily I have Caston kind of guiding me. She's doing a great job doing that. So big shout out to her too. So, and yeah, that's about it. But
Oh, that's so cute. Thanks, Bailey. You're gonna do well. Trust me. I know you're gonna do great things, and don't even stress out. You got this, dude. You can go ahead and popcorn someone else as well.
Okay, let's see. I'll do Stephanie.
Perfect, Stephanie.
Hello.
How are you doing? How's everything?
I'm doing good. However, like with school, it's so complicated. I know it's my first year, but I'm still trying to get to learn what I really want to do. Like my major right now is bio, and then taking bio is like maybe it's not for me. So it's kind of stressful for school, but other than school, I think that I'm doing just fine.
That's good. That's good. And remember that, you know, your time in community college is perfect. It's a perfect time for you to explore other areas that, you know, you might have not thought that would have interested you. And that's the beauty of community college, is that you can really explore other areas. And who knows, maybe you're not a bio major, maybe you're a fashion major. And that's the beauty, that you can really explore that, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. But I feel like, you know, I'm going to run out of time. And I just, like, honestly, I want to get this over with so I could start a new life somewhere else.
Yeah, I totally agree. You got this. Take it easy day by day, and you'll see that you're going to find your major real soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. If anyone else wants to go ahead, you can go ahead now, just so that we can make sure we have that meeting going. But if anyone has anything else to say, you can go ahead and do so now.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Hi, Janelle. Good morning.
I'm doing okay, I guess. I'm taking anatomy, and it's one of my most frustrating classes. I was looking forward to it this year, but my professor, it's kind of frustrating because I've been reading the textbook and all of her lectures, and none of it's on the test. And like she like does a whole 360 on me, and so it's kind of frustrating. So like I don't know, it's difficult to manage because it's a 4-credit class too, but I'm adjusting. I'm just a little bit stressed from that, but my other classes are pretty okay. I'm just hungry and tired from this week, so hopefully I get to rest with this vacation weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel you there. I'm taking anatomy as well. I took Anatomy 101 over the summer, and man, that was one of the most stressful things I have ever taken in my life. And I'm taking 102 right now, so I feel I feel the pace. It's much better now that it's a semester. But it's still stressful because I have a different teacher for 102. So I was so accustomed to the way that my Anatomy 101 teacher was teaching me, and now with my second teacher, he kind of teaches a little different. But you know, I'm still pushing. Definitely just trying to read the textbook. I think it should be fine. If you have any questions with anatomy, please feel free to message me, because I already took 101, and I can definitely help you out in any area that you need in regards to anatomy.
Yeah, and I think another part of it is it's online, and I've never taken an anatomy class. Like in high school, like I've taken in person, but like it's kind of difficult since like I'm more of a hands-on learner, and it's my labs are all online. So I feel like that's like it's gonna be difficult to shift into that. And so hopefully everything works out in the end, and yeah, and everything goes in person next semester.
Hopefully, I'm really hoping things get better. Hopefully, COVID wants to go away and, not bother us for another 10 years at least.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be fine. And if you ever need anything, just let me know. Go ahead. You can always contact me.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, no worries. And does anyone else have anything else to say before I move it on? Okay, and perfect. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I'm going to go ahead and move on with our agenda. So we have our public forum. Do we have any public comment this week? No. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this section just because we don't have a public comment on agenda or agenda items. So I'm going to go ahead and skip it. I'm going to go to our discussion and action items. The following items may be discussed and voted on at this time. 8 minutes per topic with 1 minute per speaker. Members of the public may speak after the discussion by the voting body has closed and before a vote by the voting body is taken. So the first that we want to do is review of the student life and SGA calendar. Jose or Maricela or Suzanne, do you want to go ahead and just explain this one a little?
Yeah, so I know we approved it last week, but I just want to make sure you all know the dates, right? I just want to quickly share it. That's really what it is. Let me try to share. Oh, Brian, sorry, could I share my screen really quick?
Yes, let me stop sharing. Go ahead.
So yeah, I shared this in the chat as well, so that everyone has it. But we have a few SGA events, right, that are coming up. I just want you all to have on your radar. So here, this section. So we have a game night that we scheduled on September 17th. Like I mentioned, Janelle and I are meeting on Tuesday morning at 9 for college activities. Any ideas that you all have, if you're able to make it, please join us that meeting, as we want to really just plan this and start promoting that next week. And if this needs to change too, let us know, right? This calendar is flexible. If you all feel maybe we should postpone, if we already have a lot going on, that's okay too. But as of now, we're moving forward with planning because we haven't said anything else, and it seems like you all still wanted to have a game night. I don't remember who brought this idea up when we were talking about it over the summer, but yeah, so that's coming up September 17th. A bad joke contest on October 15th, Pictionary on November 19th, and then a Netflix and ice cream social December 3rd, right? So those are, yeah, just wanted to make you all mindful of that, 5 to 7. But yeah, any questions? It's on everyone's radar.
Contest. I'm
Yes.
so happy.
Yes. Yeah. So again, let's meet with Janelle and start planning that at some point, like hopefully this month. But yeah.
Perfect. I do, Janelle, I'll attend the meeting on Tuesday. I do have an idea. It's a collaboration with another club. So I'll definitely bring that up so that we can go ahead and add that to our events as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Let me see. Was that all for that line item, Jose?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. Perfect. And do you guys see the agenda? Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. So with number 1 taken through, I'm going to go ahead and go to number 2. So I have our discussion and approval on SGA budget for 2020 and 2021. I'm going to go ahead and table this line item for next week's meeting, just because we don't have the final numbers yet. And I would love Tracy to go ahead and just explain this one a little bit more. So if I can have a motion to go ahead and table this line item, anyone would like to motion?
I motion.
Perfect.
Second.
Thank you, Janelle. And then can I have a second?
Second, Caston.
Perfect. Thank you, Caston. I'm going to go ahead and then line item discussion and approval on SGA budget for 2020 and 2021 for next week's meeting. I will move on now to our third line item, interview discussion and appointment on SGA available appointed positions. So we do have 2 candidates present today. I do have Alexis as well as Thomas on our call. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi, guys. So this is the time, SGA members, I did have this in your email that I did send out. So we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves to the candidates just to make sure that, we break the ice and get to know each other a little bit more. So for me, hi, guys. My name is Brian. I'm the SGA president for this year. My major right now is sociology. I've been at MSJC for about, this is technically my second year, but it's my third year at MSJC. And I joined SGA because I wanted to do more with myself and more on campus. I wanted to be there for students like myself who really didn't have that opportunity to go to AUC or CSU and really make a difference at the community college level. And that's why I joined SGA, and ever since then, I love everything that I do now, and I wouldn't have changed it for anything else. And I hope you guys hopefully have the same experience. You know, I know this is a virtual environment, but I definitely hope that you guys have the same experience as well. If anyone would like to go as well, I'm gonna go ahead and popcorn. That way we can just introduce ourselves. Let me see, I'm gonna go ahead and popcorn Victoria.
Hi guys, my name is Victoria. My major is biochemistry. I don't really know what to say. It's nice meeting you. I hope that things are going well. Don't be nervous. My experience through SGA has been really fun, really positive. It has actually helped me grow even more as a person by doing more leadership roles than I ever have before, and I'm very grateful from it. It's a really fun club and association. I just really enjoy it, and I hope that you guys will too. I hope that you guys can create, these bonds that I'm creating with everybody, and you will be successful with us. We help each other, and we want you to be successful as well. That's what we want to encourage. And like I said, my experience in SGA has been very, very positive, and I hope that it is for you too. Also, I'm doing well, but my hand hurts because my snake bit me. He's very nice though. He's very nice. I just, snakes. So get a snake, by the way. I think that's it for me.
Perfect. You can go ahead and popcorn someone else as well. That way we can all introduce ourselves.
I'm going to popcorn Caston.
Hello, I'm Caston. I love dogs. I'm commissioner of public relations. My major is, I changed it again, guys. Fine arts this time. Let's see if I keep it. It's like a game now. Hopefully I'll keep it because that's like my favorite thing in the world. But so my major is fine arts, studio arts. I'm really artsy. I love graphic design as well. I've been a part of SGA for about a year now. I was joining in November of 2019, something like that. So almost a year, actually. I really love it. We've become like a family. I'm really excited for you guys. I think you guys will do great. Good luck. I really think you guys will do good. I have a good feeling about this group. I really do mean that. So yeah, that's me. I'm gonna popcorn to, oh boy, pressure. Daily.
All right. Hi. My name is Daily. My major, I'm a pre-nursing major right now. Currently, my role in SGA, I'm the Senator of Public Relations. I became a part of SGA because I'm a third-year student at MSJC, and I was supposed to transfer actually like right now this fall, but I decided not to due to COVID reasons. And when I decided not to back in about February / like March, when I decided I didn't want to transfer because of COVID, I really wanted to join a group, and I feel like SGA was the group that most probably benefited me, and I feel like I could make the most change and relate better to the campus with it. And then the last question I saw in Brian's email was if I could transform into an animal for 24 hours, what could it be or what would it be? And that would be a beluga whale, just because they're so happy and they're so peaceful and majestic. So I would love to be a beluga whale for 24 hours. And then I'll popcorn Nick.
What's good, guys? Yeah, my name's Nicholas. I'm the VP of NFE. Let's see. What else was there? What was the other question? I didn't
What
do it.
is your major, and then how long have you been at MSJC, and why did you join SGA?
Cool. So my major right now is liberal arts, but I'm gonna change that to philosophy. What was it called? What was the second one? My brain's not fully
How
here.
long have you been at MSJC,
Oh,
and then what was your inspiration for joining SGA?
I've been at SGA since about my very first joined here. What was that? 2018, the fall, I think. So I've been in it for a while. The reason I joined was because Maya, she came into like an FYE thing and she was like, SGA is pretty cool. And I was like, I should get into a club. And then she said, it looks good when you transfer to like a different school. And I was like, I'm definitely going to join. So I was like, yeah. An animal. Yeah, let's see. An animal that I want to be. Come on, guys. You already know a dog. Why? You can sleep whenever you want, eat whenever you want, as long as you got good owners. You basically living the dream. All right. Let's see, who else is here too? Popcorn. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna pick, let's see, let's go with Alexis.
Perfect. And Alexis, you can go ahead and just introduce yourself. You can say who you are, what position you're applying for, why did you want to join SGA, and then I'll ask you the last question as well.
Okay. So hi, my name is Alexis. My major right now is math and science, but hopefully transferring to be a nursing major. And then I decided to join SGA to become a senator of financial affairs. And then I joined SGA because I wanted to join a club, and I felt like SGA was one of those clubs where I could actually improve my leadership skills. And yeah.
Perfect. And then just one question for you. It's kind of silly, but I still want to ask you, if you could transform yourself into an animal for 24 hours, so what would it be and why?
Honestly, so I was gonna pick a dog like Nick, and for the same reasons too. I was gonna pick a dog because, like how he said, you could sleep all day, eat whenever you want. You could be with your family and stuff, or run around it whenever you want. Like how Nick said, you could basically living the dream.
Perfect. You can go ahead and popcorn someone else that hasn't spoke already.
See, someone gets it.
I would like to popcorn Tomas.
Perfect. Thomas, you can go ahead, say your name, the position that you're trying to apply for, your major, and why did you join us, or why are you applying to join SGA?
Okay, hello everyone. My name's Tomas, and I'm majoring in accounting, and I've been here at MSJC for about 2 years. And the main reason I joined SGA is just hopefully work on my leadership skills, like Alexis mentioned, and work on sort of my social skills, because I've been actually putting this off, joining SGA for a few semesters now, and because of my shyness. But yeah, I'm hoping to work on that joining this organization or association, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. No worries. I definitely, you guys are very unique, and I hope that we can all, come together and, make something new for our students. If you have, let me ask you the same question that I asked Alexis. If you could transform yourself into any animal for 24 hours, what would it be and why?
I don't know. I guess a turtle.
A turtle.
Okay. One that's a good owner, because I'd be able to walk around, just enjoy the sun, the lights that they have on me, and I can go in for a swim and just chill out. Eat my lettuce.
Yes.
Perfect. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and open the floor for everyone else. If you would like to ask the candidates any questions, go ahead and do so right now. I have a few questions, but I'm going to let everyone else go ahead first, and then I'll go ahead and ask my questions as well.
Yeah, I got a question for Tomas. How'd you hear to join SGA, man?
from a good vice president that I know of, and an advisor known as respectively Nick and Jose. I remember back when actually Marcos was still here, and I talked to him, and he actually kind of like sort of not convinced me, but he really got me interested in as well as Nick and Jose. Sorry guys, still new to this sort of thing, speaking over the monitor, a little strange, but yeah.
No, it's all good. No worries. I'm glad you decided to join. It probably wasn't your moment, and I'm glad that now it is. And hopefully we can, make something new as well. Anyone else? Any questions for Alexis and Thomas?
So Thomas, what position are you going to be applying for?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. I realized afterward. I wanted to apply for the Senator of Financial Affairs under Tracy.
Awesome.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you guys one question. Let me see. Let's see. If you could choose 3 words to describe yourself, what would it be and why? And this is gonna go for both Alexis and Thomas. You guys can decide who would like to go first.
I could go first.
Perfect.
The 3 words that best describe me would be clumsy.
Okay.
In here.
Clumsy, intelligent, and caring. So I picked those 3. Well, I picked clumsy because I trip all the time, everywhere. Sometimes I look down so I don't trip. It's just, I don't know, it's just a little funny thing about me. I picked caring because I currently live with my 5 cousins and my aunts, so I take care of them. And also I used to volunteer at Loma Linda, so I would have to care for patients too, and whatever their needs. And then I put smart because I think I'm smart. And my major is math and science.
Perfect. Thomas, same question goes to you.
So I was going to say caring as well, actually. Enthusiastic and perseverance. Caring mainly because I care a lot about my families and myself. I put a lot of thought actually into my stance and where I am in life and stuff, and with my family and with school and work. And enthusiasm, well, I think I'm usually the one that's really pushing people on forward and telling them, letting them know that they can do it, and just making sure that they have a good feel for themselves while they're doing it. And then perseverance. I feel like I faced a lot of struggles in my life, and I still am facing a few currently. But I'm always going to see myself pushing forward, pushing for my goals, and it's always going to be a fight. But that's how it is. And
perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, perfect, guys. I love that. Another question, just from my end. What inspires you to take on the role of Senator of Financial Affairs? And why do you think you are the best person for this role?
Well, I think for financial affairs, I believe I'm organized to fit this position, and also it will provide a little bit of experience for me and for what I've come to learn in accounting. And I guess, yeah, I was actually teetering whether I wanted to do financial affairs or public relations, mainly because that's also what I did in the past back in high school. I used to be really big into media and stuff, but it changed. But yeah, I'd like to give it a try. I'd like to give it a shot this time around and not just shy away from it.
Perfect. Alexis, same question goes for you.
So I think that really organized when it comes to money, and I'll provide ways into funding money towards the SGA program or other things that we need, like necessary things. And also, I also put it down for equality. That I forgot what the whole name of that one was, but yeah, I also put that one. And for that one, I believe that I could shed light to those clubs that are for students and for equality. So yeah, that's why I picked those.
Perfect. Anyone else? Anyone else have any questions for them? Please go ahead and do so right now.
I do not.
Okay. Not everyone at once, guys. I'm just kidding. Let me see. One question that I do want to ask, but I just want to make sure I have in the back of my, my mind. Identify one flaw you have as a person that you would like to improve and build upon in SGA.
Social anxiety. I get a little nervous around people, just talking to people, especially new people, but mostly in big groups such as this meeting currently. And I think that this will really, being an SGA in the meetings will really help a lot.
Hey,
I have a question.
Same question. Oh, yeah.
For me, it would try to be not so nervous in front of like presenting in front of bigger crowds, because I could present in front of like 40 people, but like if it goes over that, then I'll be nervous and my face gets red. Yeah, just.
And then Nick, you had a question for them?
Yeah, I feel like this question's already been asked in a different capacity, but like, what can you guys bring to SGA? Like, what can you guys do for us? Instead of just being a body, what are you guys gonna do to improve SGA? I feel like it's already been asked, but I just want to ask it.
Well, I feel like I can bring in my imagination, creativity to this, and also maybe create other events such as the ones that we have listed for the fall semester, and maybe manage our funding, provide different items for the events, ones that maybe we haven't considered. So yeah, I think outside the box, and yeah, not just
Oh, sorry. And I would like to go back on what Tomas said, or like bringing new ideas, helping other people like get to know SGA, bringing other clubs in,
Okay, yes, but what ideas? I'll just mess with you guys.
That's for a later discussion.
Down the road.
Alrighty, guys. Anyone else have any questions for them?
I have one. How do you respond for both of you guys? How do you respond to criticism?
Well, depending on what kind of criticism, really, if it's structural criticism, to make us better, I would definitely consider it and see how it would apply, because that's how one grows, by learning or by hearing the criticisms from everyone else, those that view us.
For me, I actually take it really well, because for me, whenever someone criticizes me, I just put it in the back of my head and I just go forward. Whatever someone's saying about me, I just put it over my head, because to me, that's not what I believe in, and that's not how I see myself. So that's what yeah.
Okay. What about constructive criticism? Like if someone saw a flaw in your work, how would you, in a way, adjust that?
Well, for me, I would just take it in, and that's that person or that person or that situation, I would actually think it's really helpful for me, because I'm like, oh, like they just saw this mistake. It's actually really helpful for me.
Yeah, same here. Maybe they see something that I don't have to work on. I consider it and see how it applies to me and how I can do better.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Janine, for that question. Anyone else? let me see. I have one more question just to ask you guys. It's a long one, but I really want to hear your answers to this one. So we're currently living in a society where, millions of students are, facing challenges accessing resources, such as, having wireless internet or having computers to do their homework. Students are also standing up against systemic racism, and many are concerned about what SGA and MSGC can do to prevent this from occurring as well. We need to remember that we are here solely for the students, and we want to make sure that all students are treated fairly and are able to continue their educational career despite a virtual environment. Serving under the role of financial affairs, what do you propose SGA can do to advocate student success and morale under the current conditions? Go ahead, take some time to think. I know this is a big one. And if you guys need me to repeat the question, I can go ahead and do so as well.
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Yeah, no problem,
Thank you.
no problem. Okay, so we're currently living in a society where males and students are facing challenges accessing resources like wireless internet or, having a computer to do their homework. Students are also standing up against systemic racism, and many are concerned about what SGA and MSGC can do to prevent this from occurring, within our campus. We are here for the students and solely for the students, and we want to make sure that all students are treated fairly and able to continue their educational career here at MSJC despite a virtual environment. Serving under the role of financial affairs, a senator of financial affairs, what do you propose SGA can do to advocate student success and morale under the current conditions?
Not sure. Well, currently we are, I believe the school is, they're helping relieve some of those issues by providing Chromebooks. But as a Center of Financial Affairs, all I can really do is maybe promote the idea, let my other peers know about it, classmates if they're struggling with the computers because of their siblings or because they don't have enough. We can just mention that to them, let them know that we do have support for them. And maybe we can reroute some of the funding that we have to provide some more Chromebooks if there are some that are needed, along with maybe considering maybe hotspots. I'm not sure what we'd have to delve into or who we'd have to talk to for that, but I think hotspots would be a good idea as well if they're lacking in Wi-Fi, because I know that will also be an issue during these times.
Okay, and Alexis?
So for the how equality, I feel like we can have a little session or a little activity or event where people could come and talk to us and tell them how we're feeling and tell them what issues or like things that they're going through. And then for the Wi-Fi and the computer situation, I think we could have like a little what's it called? Like a little survey to see like how many people have this issue and how we can provide hotspots like how Tomas said, or Chromebooks with our fundings, or maybe even try to open like our library but with restrictions, if that's even possible. But that's just an idea.
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. I really appreciate your answers. Does anyone have any other questions? Alrighty. I'm good to go. Is everyone else good to go with the candidates? And I believe that's a yes,
Yep.
hopefully. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty, well, I am good to go. I'm definitely confident that you guys will exceed in this role. And I look forward to having you guys a part of our team. I'm gonna go ahead and with the agenda, appoint you guys as well. So I would like to have anyone motion to have our first candidate, and I will start with Alexis, to appoint her as Senator of Financial Affairs. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
And that was Nick. Perfect. And may I have a second?
I can second.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Alrighty. Congratulations, Alexis. You are now our
So,
Senator
Brian-
of Financial Affairs.
Brian,
you so
you'll
much.
need to vote also.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Alexis. All those in favor of appointing Alexis, go ahead and say aye.
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 You're supposed to say all those who oppose say nay. I mean, you're not even giving us like an option here.
Well, yeah, I was.
I'm just kidding.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All those who oppose, you can go ahead and say nay. Alrighty, and then abstentions, we do have Ariana and Tracy not present, so I will mark them down, but with the majority. Congratulations, Alexis. You are now officially the Senator of Financial Affairs. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
Congrats.
you. Thank you.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and move on with Thomas as well. I do want to open the floor for a motion to appoint Thomas as our, okay, as our Senator of Financial Affairs. I'm gonna go ahead and ask for a motion. And Nick, thank you for motioning. Can I have a second?
I'll
Second.
second.
And that was who
Victoria.
seconded?
Oh.
Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Victoria, perfect. And all those in favor of appointing Thomas as our Senator of Financial Affairs, to say aye.
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 Okay, all those who oppose. And then abstentions, I will have Ariana and Tracy marked down, but as a vote of the majority, congratulations, Thomas. You are now our Senator of Financial Affairs.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Yay, good job,
So
guys.
yeah, definitely. And I will have our advisors hopefully contact you guys so that we can have a meeting to discuss like your role and just have you guys transition as well. And hopefully I will message Tracy and let her know that she has now 2 people to work with in financial affairs. And I look forward to working with you all as well. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me. You guys can do so with my email, and please let me know if you have anything at all. Please let me know. I am here for you guys. And that concludes our discussion and action items for today's agenda. Do I have a call for any agenda items for next week's meeting?
I don't have an agenda item, but I have a question.
Yes.
Like, why are these meetings so short now? I'm used to them be like over 2 hours long.
Because we're just
So
starting
weird.
out. We don't have a lot right now.
I know, but even in the beginning, what's his name, Victor and Aaron were like, we're gonna stretch this out for 2 hours. And it was just.
He would joke about that. He wasn't fully serious every time.
It was,
man, we were
because it was an in-person
think about
environment.
it too, that we're in a virtual environment, so there is a difference between doing more. I mean, we could do more on campus, and unfortunately we can't do so right now, which is why I feel like our meetings are shorter, just because we would address more stuff that would happen on campus. And that's why we want to make sure that we stay involved virtually, that we make sure that we hear the concerns of students virtually, and that hopefully we can find a solution for them. So please, that's something that I want to make sure that I advocate for everyone else. If you see anything that's going on within our student body, any problems, any concerns, please make sure that you bring it up to us. That way we can discuss it as well. That's definitely something that we can bring up in the agenda, is having a discussion on something that's going on regarding the students and their concerns. I know it's a little harder right now because we are virtually, we do have this virtual environment, but let's definitely try to get out there, use social media, let's use our platforms, let's explain who we are, and let's get them to the right people, because they do have questions and we know we possibly have the answers, and all we need to do is just bridge that gap. So let's go ahead and do so. I highly recommend that you guys reach out to students. If there's any questions or concerns, please have them reach out to us. And if they have a public comment on our agenda, they can go ahead and do so, and reach out to our email, sldp@msgc.edu, and go ahead and contact us through there as well. to make sure that they have a public comment and a say in what they feel, so they can do so as well. But I totally get you. Yeah, I feel like our meetings were longer, and I don't think I'm going too fast, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. The meetings are ending short too. But does anyone have any call for agenda items?
Oh, can I just make a quick comment about that? I also noticed that before, right, we would do a lot of our planning within these meetings, right? So the committees actually take a lot of that time so that we in SGA can focus on other issues, right? So yeah, this environment kind of made things a little funky, but that's also why I think our meetings are a little longer on campus. I think, Brian, you had brought it up before too. Like you noticed that a lot of our planning was done in these meetings. So that for sure, you know, made it go a full 2 hours too. But yeah, no, but I mean, I think, yeah, there's more to discuss, right? And so please, yeah, of course, like Brian shared, if you know of any students that are having concerns or, you know, notice anything with our student body, those are issues we should be discussing here in SGA. Concerns, right? Advocating for those students. So yeah, just sharing my 2 cents there.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Jose. I remember last semester, we used to do a lot of our planning within our meetings, and that's something I brought up. And that's something that we did fix in our committee meetings, is that when we had our committee meetings, most of our, you know, meetings after that were really short because all that planning was taken care of. And it's great because that way we have more communication and we have more time to discuss it in our committee meetings. But yes, like Jose said, if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything that you're hearing from the student body, please make sure you bring it up. Let me know, shoot me an email, and then we can definitely discuss it in our agenda. Remember that the agenda is due by Monday midnight for me. That way I can have enough time to do the agenda. But you guys have until then for every week to turn in any agenda items that you feel may be necessary to discuss as well. I know that the minutes will go out on Mondays as well. So I'll definitely send an email. I'll make sure that Alexis and Thomas, you are in my contact list, and I can have you guys ready for next week's meeting. But if there is no call for agenda items, I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn the meeting at 11:15. So I will definitely close this meeting at 11:15. Thank you guys for attending. Remember that your attendance is vital. If you would like more information